Good afternoon, everyone. Jules here from Restoring Selby, and welcome to day 4 of our 7-day countdown to the worldwide release of Marriage, Cancer, and Grace and the Boaz Project. I've been thinking about today's post ever since I finished recording day 5, and to be honest, I knew this wasn't going to be easy. It's like every time I open this book, I just don't remember what's happening. It's like I'll go back into the room. My mind becomes like a movie screen, like you see here. And I'm reliving those moments all over again. That's why this book took me years to write. Some memories are simply hard to revisit. Like for instance, imagine finally coming through one of the hardest seasons of your marriage. A season of disappointment, misunderstandings, heartache, uncertainty, countless prayers, godly counsel, marriage conferences, while two people are choosing to fight for their covenant instead of walking away. Little by little, God began restoring us. Nivea and I were becoming equally yoked. Our faith was growing. We were studying God's word together. She had become deeply involved in a nationwide women's Bible study, and I watched God transform her from the inside out. For the first time in a long time, I felt like we were finally living the life we had prayed for. We even started taking serious about having children. Like so many couples, we assumed we had plenty of time, but tomorrow is never promised. Around that time, Nivea began to experience pain in her abdominal and back because we were trying to have children. My first thought was, maybe she's pregnant. What I did not know was that she's been dealing with those symptoms for weeks. She had already seen a chiropractor, because that's one of the first things she does, because she used to having back problems being so tall that she is. And next thing, she went to our family doctor, and he sent her to a specialist. She told me after the specialist ordered a biopsy on something they called suspicious. This wasn't a routine appointment, so we went together. The biopsy was completed, then we waited. Waiting may be one of the hardest things a person will ever do, especially when you don't know what you're waiting to hear. A few weeks later, we returned for the results. What caught my attention wasn't the news, it was who was delivering the results. Not our family doctor, not her OBGYN, which I was hoping, but an oncologist. I had barely paid attention to that word before, but when I looked it up and realized an oncologist specializes in cancer, well, something inside me sunk. Still, we prayed, we believed, we held on to hope. But here's what I learned that day. Faith doesn't always eliminate fear. I was a man of faith, but I was also afraid. And I could see the same fear in Nivea's eyes. The room felt heavy, the silence felt heavy, even breathing felt heavy. What we were about to hear would forever change the direction of our lives. Everything we believed about marriage, every promise we made before God, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, those weren't just wedding vows anymore. They were about to become our reality. And that's where I'll stop today. I want to thank you for joining us for day 4 of our countdown to the release of Marriage, Cancer, and Grace and the Boaz Project. If you've been with us since day 7, thank you for waiting this journey with us and walking it out with us as well. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Restoring Selby community. Go back and watch day 7, 6, and 5 so you can experience this story from the beginning. Tomorrow is day 3. I'll be honest, I still don't like thinking about what's coming next. But in less than 24 hours, we'll walk through it together. Until then, please like, share, and follow Restoring Selby on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. invite someone else to join us as we continue the countdown to the release. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Jules out.